I love eggplant parmigiana, but I am going to divert from the classic recipe and change it up slightly. This is called an eggplant and ricotta slice, and just to bulk it out, I'm adding some rice. It works a treat. Now, the first step is to get the eggplant prepared. So I've got 3 beautiful fresh eggplants. You can tell that they're fresh. There's not too many blemishes on it. They're firm. If they're too spongy, you know that they're old. So we're going to take the tops off, start with one, and the bottom. And if you have a mandolin like I have, use it. It just makes it so much easier to get that uniform slice. If not, just carefully use your knife. So I'm just going to slice on the mandolin, and this is what we get. You can see that we get gorgeous thin slices. Now I need the eggplant to be pliable and thin, just like this, because essentially I'm making an eggplant cake, so I'll need to layer all the eggplant into a pan. Now I've got 2 pans here. This pan is a 22 centimetre one. I'm going to be using this almost as a baking dish, so it's a good idea to get pans that are oven safe. This one's a 28 centimetre pan, so you need a nice large pan just like this so we can fry our eggplant. You can see that that thermo spot is solid red, and that's what we want. So we want optimum frying temperature. Some olive oil in there. I'm using rice flour because I am using rice in this recipe, and therefore it makes it gluten-free so everyone can enjoy it. I'm just going to shake off the excess, and you do need a good film of olive oil in your pan because we want to shallow fry this. And once they're cooked, I'm just going to place them on some paper towel to remove excess oil. Okay, eggplant is cooked. We'll take the last slice out. I'll remove the handle from the larger pan because we want to use this later on. So for the 22 centimetre, I'll just brush some of this oil in the base of it. It's non-stick, so I don't need too much at all the way around the sides. Because what we're going to do, once this is cooked, we're going to flip it out so we've got this lovely eggplant cake. So I'll start this layering just with some of the softer, cooler pieces of eggplant. And don't forget, this is going to be the presentation side. So just overlap it slightly. And we need to go up the sides too because we're going to fold it over. So make sure you've got lots hanging over. And we'll just go all the way around with our eggplant. Now I've just cooked off some crushed tomatoes. I've just added a little bit of garlic and onion and cooked it off for about 10 minutes, so it's up to you. If you didn't want to cook it off, by all means, just use some of the tomatoes straight from the can. It works a treat too. So press that down, and now we can start layering. So a little of the rice, and we'll just sprinkle that in. So this is just going to act as a sponge to all the other flavours. In this sauce, just to get some extra veggies in there, I have some spinach. I'm just going to mix it in with our tomato. So fold that through, and it won't wilt as much, but don't forget this is going to cook in the oven, so it will break down quite a lot. And because this is very Italian, why not add some basil? So a few sprigs of basil, we'll just pick the leaves off and we'll put that straight in the sauce too. Bit of salt and pepper. One last mix. And just using a bigger spoon, we'll add a spoonful into the base. And spread that out all the way to the sides. I do want this to be quite compact, so the slice does come out of the pan really easily. Now for some cheese, good old ricotta, and just use your hands just to break up that fresh ricotta and sprinkle it all the way around, like so. Parmesan, so grated parmesan. I love my parmesan, so I'm going to add quite a lot of that. And we'll continue the layers, so some more rice, some more of that spinach and tomato sauce, and some cheese. Okay, all the layers are done. We just need to finish off with the excess eggplant. We don't want to waste that. So just covering all of that filling. And then we're going to get all these little sides and carefully press it in. So just almost tuck the eggplant cake into bed, just like that. And before we pop it in the oven, some Glad Bake onto the top. And I'm going to use that pan that I fried in, pop that on top, just like that, because they're both oven safe. And I'll just press down on that, and that's just going to assure when it bakes, it just stays nice and flat. This is going to cook at 180 for about 30 to 35 minutes. Okay, this eggplant cake has come out of the oven. So this is the beautiful thing about this pan. It's got a detachable handle. So now to flip it, the handle is not in the way. So we'll put that away. And because it's cooled down now, big plate, we'll pop that on top. And 1, 2, 3, flip it. And I am quite confident because it is non-stick. A little tap. And we'll just take the pan off. Wow, that looks so good. I'm so impressed with that. I'm going to plate up one slice just to show you the inside of it. So we'll just cut down the center as if it was a birthday cake. And we'll just carefully lift it up. Wow, have a look at that. See the layers of the rice there, the tomato and spinach and all that cheese. So excited about this one. Pop that on the plate, and to serve it with a simple rocket salad because it is quite rich. So rocket, some lemon juice, salt and pepper. Always dress your salad last minute. And I like that pepperiness of the rocket. It goes quite nicely with it. A little mix just to dress it, and we'll just put a small mound on the side, some extra Parmesan, just a little sprinkle over the top, and there you have it. Little fork to have a taste. Oh, so perfectly cooked. See that rice has absorbed quite a lot of the liquid from the sauce. I love this dish. Next picnic, this should definitely be on your menu.